So we are currently on our 16, I believe. We are deep in the edit. So today we're going to talk about a few of the main things that go into making an episode of Rings and Realms. The first thing is communication. Corey watches the show 3 or 4 times as soon as an episode drops. On Fridays, I'll get a list from Corey of the things that he's going to talk about. And what I do with that is plug it into a template that we have for each episode. This tells me what are the different camera angles that I'm going to need, what are the different pieces of content that are going to go on the wall, where do I need to pull those from. So it's going through each individual element, and the more detail that he's able to give me, the better. And he's usually pretty good with that, which will lead right into the next thing, which is getting content on the wall. So I'm working really closely with Greg, our director of photography, and Ian, our director of virtual production. Firstly, I will sit down with Greg and we will pull any still images that we think we need for content on the video wall and get those into a folder, get that over to Ian. And then we'll sit down with Ian and we will build the show out digitally in a software that we use called Disguise. So this is where we're laying out the different things on the video wall. The most common element that is on the wall, I guess there's 2 things actually, is the library scene, which is a 3-dimensional Unreal Engine video game level. Another thing that we have on the wall is a map that you see in our title sequence, right? You see the camera kind of flying over it. So once we're done shooting, we immediately move into the edit. And if we're done shooting at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock in the morning, we're working through the night. So the edit starts with compiling all the footage, getting everything in order. Putting together everything in a timeline takes maybe an hour or 2, but then putting together all of the overlays takes quite a while. Remember, we've just captured several hours of footage. We're having to go through that piece by piece and then taking time to cut the overlays, lay them over, line them up, and make sure that they support the theme. So building those out, laying in the audio underneath, lining it all up, and then you just render it out. Easy. So easy. We've been getting a lot of really great feedback on the show, and one of the comments that I've seen a lot of is that Rings and Realms as a series has really helped create that much more enjoyment for Amazon's Rings of Power. And so we just wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about the team and the work that they're doing and the long hours and the passion and dedication that it takes to put something like this together.